Yes. But we are now live in late, so
hey, that helps.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. How's it going?
Well, I just got in about 15 minutes ago. Well, maybe 10 minutes ago. I went and had something to eat. So, thing. Oh, my phone says we're live. And yeah, I'm not getting any sleep this week, like at all. Just is not happening. No sleep.
Do we know why?
Oh yeah, because the DNC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, President Obama's not even taking the stage until like 10 o'clock tonight. So
okay,
be no sleep in this house this week.
Got you.
I'm not
I
sure
thought you were
tomorrow, but I know that Vice President Harris speaks on Thursday. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were saying you were having difficulty getting to sleep.
Oh no, there just is no sleep to be had in this house this week.
Okay. Understood. That's better.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Hey
Alicia.
Hey Alicia. How was your trip?
It was good. It was, whirlwind crazy, lots and lots of work, not a vacation, etc., etc. I do not recommend the Great Salt Lake.
Yeah, you were saying that it stinks like wet dog.
Yes, it stinks like wet dog. Somebody told us that it didn't smell particularly nice, but they didn't specify anything beyond that. But we had, half an hour to kill on our way to the airport. So we stopped by. We'd stopped by earlier in the week, but it was raining, so we didn't get out of the car.
Yeah.
So we went, and it smelled, and we saw a little infograph type thing that explained that it was decomposing bacteria type things that made it have its odor.
Okay.
And
that's not attractive.
Right. But we're like, okay, we're here, we should pick our way down to the shore and, stick a finger in it and say, we've been to the Great Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Well, there came a point where the rocks sort of ended.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I'm only like 5 feet from it. Let me just, tread lightly on it and get over there. Because, usually with damp sand, you can sort of tread on it and,
Yeah.
Exactly. No, this was more like shallow marsh. It wasn't quite that deep, but you just sort of sink into it and it covers your shoes.
No bueno.
No. So if you ever find yourself in Utah, I definitely recommend going up to the mountains and skipping the Great Salt Lake.
Sounds like it, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you have that experience. I'll pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have not yet decided if we're going to take my husband up on his offer of replacing my shoes instead of trying to salvage them, but we might.
I would just replace them. They're probably going to smell like Salt Lake from now on.
That's what I'm concerned about.
You put them in the washing machine. Your washing machine's going to smell like Salt Lake. Yeah. Just get new ones. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor.
Yeah. But I have now been to 22 of the 50 states.
Excellent. So I see.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, we're at 28 if we count all the little gray ones that I've been through but haven't really properly done anything in.
Yeah.
So we're calling it 22.
There you go. That's fair.
Yeah. Yes.
All right then.
But yes, yeah. Overall, we liked it. It was a nice place. It was a little bit less chaotic. Less hustle culture kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Their schools are insane. We drive by them. All the grass is perfect. The buildings are like university size. And we're just like, are they being more responsible with their tax dollars? Are the tax dollars actually going to the school maintenance? Because every once in a while there will be a bill around here being like, well, the outbuildings are falling apart. I'm not sure if I've driven by some of your schools. but ours have a lot of outbuildings. Like you get the little, makeshift
buildings
office
and
type
stuff,
thing.
yeah.
And right. That's normal.
Yeah.
Not there.
Yeah.
At least
Our
not the
schools
parts
don't
we went
really
to.
have those, but I know the ones in Pensacola often did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's lovely brick buildings. Even the slightly rundown sections of town felt safe. We're like, this is bizarre. Then. And then we came back to California and we're like, what's with all the potholes? Yeah. So anyway, went up to Idaho for a day. Rode around on one of the little scooters.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah. If you ever make it to Idaho, you must go see the Anne Frank Memorial.
Okay.
It is apparently one of the only places in the world where the entire text of the UN Human Rights Declaration is written out.
Interesting.
For public consumption. They've got 6 little, basically like book pages in stone. It's not quite stone, but that kind of a thing. And so you can go and read them, and then, hey person,
hello person. You
can read them, and then there's little audible boxes that you push the little buttons on, and it appears to be solar powered, and it'll tell you little things about it.
Nice.
There's a little thing around the corner about a lady who was a Holocaust survivor. And so she, in like 4 or 5 parts, she tells her story about, her grandmother crying when Hitler came to power, being sure bad things were going to happen, all the laws coming around, the other children treating her badly, them trying to connect with their family in the States to try to come over, and they got all their paperwork in order, and they were told, well, you're all approved, but there's a 3.5-year wait. So we're only allowed a certain number of people in at a time. And so 3.5-year wait. Well, in the middle of the night, somebody comes to get them. And they go on a train car, and she tells that experience. And then there's a voice that says something along the lines of, because of the grace of Hitler, you're all free to go. So I'm assuming that was a case of them trying to get people to go back and be like, just cooperate kind of a thing, or torture tactics kind of fear mongering. I don't know.
Yeah. That sounds like a torture tactic. Psychological torture.
Right. So, I think I've heard, a couple of different stories about, people being taken away for a little while and then coming back and, just, being overwrought. But, she eventually made it to the States. Not all of her relatives were as lucky, but they have stone walls with various quotes about freedom and human rights and all of these things. So very well done.
Nice.
Yes. So yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Cool. Well, we went to drag brunch, and we went to McKay's, and we went to the Natural History Museum, and we went to the Airplane Museum, and we went, where else did we go? We went to the other bookstore, and we went we had Indian food and Mexican food, and I'm trying to think what all else we did. We did a bunch of stuff. We went on a ghost tour downtown. What else did we do? Oh my God, we went. So much. We did so much going and doing. I'm exhausted.
I believe it.
Yeah.
We don't believe in going and doing like that.
No, but when somebody comes that far.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I understand, but
yeah,
no,
but I don't believe. Yeah, it's a violation of my. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But all right, you had a good time though.
We did. We had a very good time.
Wonderful.
We had a very good time.
And now you stay home and watch the DNC.
Yes. Now I stay home and lay in the bed and watch the speeches.
Yes. Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent.
That's what I did last night. I watched, I was in Sprints with Paco when it got started, so I had to pause it at a couple of places, and I missed Jill Biden's speech. But I watched Hillary Clinton's speech, and I watched Oh, who else did I watch? I didn't see Kamala speak. Kamala spoke last night, but I did not see her remarks. I gotta look them up, so I can write, because I missed that because she came on early. But I saw her speak. I saw AOC. I saw Jasmine Crockett. I saw Raphael Warnock, and then I saw Joe Biden, who spoke. It was late too. It was like 10:30 when he finally came on, because they were behind schedule. So
yeah, that's where is the DNC meeting? They're in your time zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that just seems very late for everybody to be speaking. Why
it was very late.
Are they trying to make sure everybody can come after work? Is that the theory? Because that's
no, they got behind schedule.
Okay.
So the speeches start at like 5. Yeah. I was like, your main programming tonight starts at 5:30. Yeah. So the chairman of the DNC will call everyone to order at 5:30 tonight. So, but President Obama isn't scheduled to speak until 10.
Wow.
So there's that many people that they want to have speak, and and they're having former presidents speak, and they're having former first ladies speak, and of course that Hillary speak, and that different ones, and so it's just they have so many people that they want to get to speak and that are wanting to speak, and so it's kind of a big deal. So so yeah, so I'm gonna be up late tonight.
Well, congratulations.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see, because there's not really anything, because we're going to be here till 8, and I'm trying to see what starts at 8. There's like various people giving remarks, but at 8:00 is when Chuck Schumer speaks. Chuck Schumer speaks at 8, and then Bernie Sanders, and then the governor of Illinois, and then some guy called Ken Chenault that I don't know who they are, and then the governor of New Mexico, and then Angela Also Brooks, who is running for the U.S. Senate in Maryland, and then the mayor of Mesa, Arizona, and then Senator Tammy Duckworth, and then Doug Emhoff, and then Michelle Obama, and then President Obama.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be a busy night.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. I don't know who's speaking tomorrow. Let me look. Let's see. Go back. August 21. Day, evening, main programming, more information. Doesn't say.
Oh, it's a
It
secret.
doesn't tell me who's speaking. Apparently so, because it does not tell me who's speaking on Wednesday. I know that, like I said, Vice President Harris will be speaking on Thursday. But yeah, I don't know, because I click on more information for Wednesday and it does not give me any names or anything. So there's no real schedule. It's the gavel in at 5:30, and then it just says main programming. So I don't know. August 22, that's Thursday. Evening, main programming. More information. Doesn't say anything about that either. They may not have the schedule together yet.
Might not.
Go back and look in the morning.
Okay.
They're calling it Dempalooza.
What's that?
Dempalooza.
Okay.
Yeah. Join leaders from across the country for a series of trainings, panels, briefings, and activations to help Democrats win up and down the ballot, blah, blah, blah. Dempalooza.
That's right.
So I'm digging it.
Good.
So, yep. It's like a party for people like me, people who are nerds.
So, Have you gotten any reading done in the last week? Are you getting any reading done this week?
I finished an audiobook yesterday. Ha ha ha. In your face. Hey, Lynn.
Hey.
Yeah, I listened to an audiobook yesterday. Where's the book? Here's the book. And it was a nonfiction, so it got 2 little flags in my reading journal. So I did that, and then today I am planning, because I got nothing read last week at all. I did not have time. Oh shit, everything's falling. Help. Help. Planning on Monstrous.
Okay.
So, because it's a graphic novel, and I need to read it for Paco's book club. So I should be able to get through it tonight, I think.
Well, good. When is Paco's book club?
I had not a fucking clue.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere at the end of the month. I don't know if he has a date yet. Let me see. Events. There are no upcoming events. Yeah, so I don't know yet.
There you go.
Yep. Just sometime end of the month. Also reading. Yes. Chop chop.
Yeah.
Better get on that.
And the second half of the first Crescent City.
Oh, there you go.
All right, there you go.
What are you reading?
First, I should tell you. First, I finished Murder in Postscript yesterday.
I saw that on your Instagram. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Good.
It says, let's see here. What does it say? Oh, no, I think it's the second book that says something I totally agree with. A delightful character-driven historical mystery for fans of Catherine Shellman or Diane Freeman.
Oh, handy.
So let me tell you how this is right up my alley. Yes, it's very well written. The thing that surprises me is the first book, when it came out, I requested it on NetGalley and was denied it. It was being published by Berkeley, I later found out. So, I'm not that level. But then I went on because the author mentioned on her Instagram that she has her new upcoming book on NetGalley now. So I was like, well, let me look at it, shoot my shot. It's available as a read now. Apparently, she has switched publishers, and I don't know the particulars of that, but I have requested book 3. So as soon as I finish book 2.
Excellent.
Yes. And you know what came out today?
What came out today?
A Scandal in Mayfair.
Oh, no, I didn't know that came out today. I'll have to get mine.
Yes. It's good.
I'm like, what came out? And you're like,
I thought you would be paying more attention to these things.
Have we met?
But it's books.
Yeah, still. I'm more excited about the fact that I'm going to meet Diane Freeman next weekend.
Oh, tell me about that.
I already did. No, she's going to be at BoucherCon in Nashville. And so I messaged her because I don't have the $240 for the con ticket. And so I messaged her and was like, let me take you to dinner. And she said her dinners are spoken for, but we can have coffee. And I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah. There you go.
So yeah, I'm gonna have coffee with Diane Freeman.
Excellent. Well,
I'm excited.
Yeah. You can pass along our highest regards for her and her excellent work.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Dropping a hair. Hey, Audrey.
Hey, Linda. Hey, Audrey.
Oh, I missed Linda. Sorry, Linda. Hi.
And Alicia's hoping to finish Cold Hearted today or tomorrow. Still working on the Jane Austen nonfiction. On the Jane Austen. Nonfiction reading has been non-existent lately. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel it.
But,
I haven't read hardly anything.
Mm-hmm. But if you go on Instagram and look at Catherine Shellman's thing, she's sharing snippets.
Nice.
My copy doesn't have the same page numbers as hers, so when she asked about specific pages, I was like, how How about the first page of chapter such and such? And I just got a skull emoji back. Audrey's playing a bit of Minecraft with the kiddo for the next 20 minutes. And you apparently look better.
Yeah, I feel better. Yeah, I do. I feel better.
Excellent.
I haven't worked in like 3 days because I was not feeling good.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I signed on Sunday and I worked an hour and then I threw up and I was like, nope, going back to bed. So I went back to bed and slept most of the day Sunday. And then I was up yesterday and I started not feeling good. So I went back to bed and then I got up and I went and had Chinese food because I felt better. And by the time I got home, I didn't feel good again. And so, yeah. But I feel okay today. So.
Okay. I'm glad you feel better today.
I feel all right today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Alicia is planning on picking up.
Yes. Yeah, your favorite book. What is that?
Show you this. This is all the signatures of the characters.
Now, was that the one that they were supposed to send you and didn't? Or what was the thing that you were supposed to get and you didn't get?
So I was supposed to get this.
Okay.
And they sent me a damaged one.
Okay.
And so I contacted them about it, and a month and a half later, they finally resent it.
Nice.
And I got another damaged one.
That figures.
So you can't really put a damaged book plate in a book. I mean, I guess you could, but so it is framed.
I like it. I can't tell that it's damaged.
So I can't. It probably doesn't come through very well, but I can clearly see. Yeah. Anyway,
person is making a grilled cheese, which jealous, and thinking about starting ACOTAR.
Okay.
All right.
I'm thinking about eating.
I read the first two Throne of Glass books, and that's all I needed of Sarah J. Maas. I don't need to read any more of her stuff.
Okay. Well, we will hope the person enjoys it more than we did.
Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people really enjoy it, so it's just not for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you been seeing the drama about 1-star book reviews?
No, what?
Okay, so
I should say right now.
Apparently,
a
personal assistant to an author, and I don't know who, came after a reviewer for leaving a 1-star review, and they said something along the lines of, there's no place for 1-star reviews, and it's just petty, and how dare you? And so there has now been a conversation, and there are other authors echoing this, saying, it's just petty. There's always something good in a book. Nothing is 1-star worthy. If you didn't like it, it should at least be 2 stars. And
wow,
I think it's fair to differentiate between this is a bad book and this is not a book for me, because those are two different things.
Yeah,
it can be a really good horror thriller, and it's not for me, but it might be a good book. But sometimes books are objectively bad. Sometimes they're poorly written. Sometimes clearly no research was done. Sometimes it is super obvious that no plot point was given. Sometimes people just haven't refined their skill enough. Sometimes it's just problematic, and not even a favorite problematic. It's just a whole hot mess.
Mm-hmm. And reviews are not for authors. Reviews are for readers. Reviews are for me to tell you what I thought about the book before you decide to pick it up.
Exactly. And it's great when 2 spam calls at once on the 2 lines. Anyway. Exactly. But the reviews are to tell people who are interested in reading it what it's about, what you vibed with, if it was good, if it's something that they should pick up.
Exactly.
And ideally, it is piquing the interest of the prospective reader, trying to draw them in because you enjoyed it and you want them to enjoy it also.
Exactly.
But some things are terrible. And there's a greater obligation to the other readers than there is to the author.
Yep.
We're not arguing that the author may or may not have put work into this. We're not arguing that the author may have done their best. We're saying what the finished product looks like.
Right.
Somebody could be
Just because you
sleeping
did your best doesn't mean that you deserve 4 stars.
Exactly. I mean,
Sorry.
we go to
If that's
restaurants.
your best ain't good enough.
Right. Go back to the drawing board, keep working on it, go through another batch of edits or whatever. We can go to a restaurant and, they say this is our best burger. And, if it's not cooked properly, if it's not seasoned at all, you're going to say it's a bad burger. It's not wrong to say that. And it's not wrong to say about books like, hey, this wasn't it. And, if it's just not for me, I will try not to review it harshly. I'll try to be like, hey, this is good for what it is trying to be, or this is good for what it is, but I won't be coming back because this isn't my genre. Or I'll review it without stars. Be like, hey, this is kind of the vibe of it. This is kind of my take on it, but, you figure it out for yourself. Yeah, no. But we don't need to be policing reviewers.
Nope. And
No,
especially authors need to keep their mouths shut.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, exactly, Alicia. Exactly. That's totally fair.
Yeah. Do not look at the reviews. I have not heard of this. Books written without any punctuation. That just sounds confusing.
Yeah, it's a trend. But no, she's talking about she has people that follow her that have the exact opposite taste to her.
Right.
Because if she doesn't like a book, that person might like it. And that's totally fair. So if I give something a 1 star, you might fucking love it.
Right. But I like to try to judge based on the quality of the work and then say if I loved it or not. I mean, the difference between a 4-star and a 5-star may be just subjective. It may be like, hey, this was really well done. And oh my gosh, I loved it.
Yeah.
That may push it ahead. But I try not to give 1-star reviews for things that are well done, that are just not my jam.
Yeah.
Because it could just be like, oh, I was expecting one thing and it turned out to be the other. So if this is your thing, go for it. That's not a 1-star review. That's hey, that wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I have a hard time finding people who have similar tastes to mine on Instagram.
Yeah. Hey, Paco.
Hey.
Well, you're kind of niche.
I am.
So.
Yeah. And I feel like fantasy and all of that is really big right now, which is great for a lot of people. It's just not my genre. And I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not my genre.
It's not your genre. I mean, it's not what you want to read. Don't read it.
I'm not going to. I'm just saying it's harder to find good recommendations because I have fewer people who have similar interests.
Well, you've got to, you personally, you specifically, you general, but also you specifically. You need to get into YouTube and search out the people who read the things that you read. Because right now, I think most of the people that you know are people who read fantasy because it's us. And we are all fantasy readers. So you're going to have to, branch out a little bit into YouTube and find those recs for cozy mysteries and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, I'm more likely to do it on Bookstagram or Threads because honestly, I don't have YouTube type time.
Yeah.
I do not have enough time for anything these days. So, but yeah, I've been looking. I just haven't found a lot. I'll go on those trends where they've got, post a picture of your Instagram kind of thing, and I'll look at 25 accounts, and then they're all fantasy, which isn't bad. It's just not getting me closer to finding more of these.
Yeah. Well, Alicia has a suggestion for you.
Let's see. Sarah at the Bookish Knitter. She does a lot of cozy mysteries, but she does a lot of historical fiction. She reads more like your style sometimes. The Bookish Knitter. I will have to check her out. Thank you.
There you go. Hi, Sherry.
Hey. And Alicia says, have the hard time reading something, the hardest time having something to say when a book is 3 stars because I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I struggled the most.
Yeah.
To have something to say when it's a book.
Be like, well, it was a book.
It was a book. This was the plot.
Right.
It happened. It didn't suck.
The end.
Yeah. All right. I will check out the Bookish Knitter when we go for a break.
There we go.
So, yay.
I think I might follow her. Actually,
Okay. Since you like both books and knitting,
right?
Well, I suppose.
Let me. Bookish knitter. Accounts. The bookish knitter. Oh no, I'm not following her, but there she is. Okay. Romance reader, knitter, cross stitcher, category romance enthusiast, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You should check her out. She's the.bookish.knitter.
I'm sitting here trying to see if it's still early enough in the year to get away with summer timers. I think it might be, but we're pushing it.
Sorry, got distracted by a puppy.
No.
They have a puppy in a shower, and the shower has a touch control, and the puppy has figured out how to boop it with its nose so that the water turns on.
Oh.
Yeah. And the caption is, found out why my water bill is so high.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Baby turned
no.
the water on and went to playing in it.
Oops.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I'm trying to hype her up to get more followers because she's in the hospital right now waiting for a heart transplant.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Well, we wish her the very, very best with that.
Indeed.
Right. Well, on that note, should we think about a sprint?
I mean, we can think about it.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it right now.
Me too. I'm just going to sit here and think about it.
Okay.
Sprints are cool.
I'm going to think about a sprint and look at this picture of a capybara.
Okay.
Because I love a capybara. It's a baby capybara.
I like baby otters.
I love capybaras. They are my favorite. They're so cute. And everybody, I mean, honestly, everything loves a capybara. Like, they genuinely get along with everyone. So, yeah. Capybara. Capybara.
Well, I have thought about this sprint, and I have decided it's a good idea.
Okay.
So, we are going to give this thing a shot. And I'll see you back here in about 45 minutes.
Sounds
Happy
good.
reading.
That was loud. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, how's it going?
You have no video.
No video. That's not helpful.
Mm-mm. We cannot see you. There you are. Yay.
I'm hiding.
So I saw.
Yeah. Well,
I got distracted.
you got distracted? That seems so unlike you.
I know, right?
What happened?
I was watching a video.
Uh-huh. What kind of video? What did we learn?
You don't want to be talking politics on your channel.
No, I don't. Okay. I forget that's all that's being paid attention to this time of year.
Yeah, it's politics time.
It is. That's
Hey, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie, how are you? What's up? What are you doing? What's new? Oh, everybody's sprints go. You read if anybody was more successful at reading than it was.
Yeah, right. I hope everybody was more successful than me because
You didn't set the standard.
no, I did not.
I have discovered.
Uh-oh.
No, I have discovered that the author of this book would like us to know that her main character is a large-footed man.
Okay.
Apparently, his sister is teasing him about it.
Okay.
But it is always interesting when they put a sibling in there next to a main character.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a little bit of that in A Scandal in Mayfair.
Okay.
It's released today, as a matter of fact.
Did it?
It did.
I am trying to remember if I have those in hardback, and I don't think I do.
Okay.
I don't know. I got to walk over there and look, and I don't want to get up.
I want to say you do. I know you've got them because I know that the first one on your shelf has a different sheen to it than the.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And I
Okay,
think
well, in
that's
that
hardcover.
case- Yeah. What is?
What are you looking for?
Scandal in Mayfair.
Oh, do you want to know where you can order from the small bookstore that gives signed copies, or you want to go with Amazon? Amazon is cheaper.
Oh, I'm looking at Bookshop, but where is the signed copy?
I will give you a link in a minute. It is for Bluebird Books, I think. It's a local shop near her.
What's it
And
called?
Bluebird Books, I think.
Oh, Bluebird.
Yeah. She posted about it semi-recently, saying that if anybody wanted signed copies, they could order from Bluebird. So then Bluebird didn't have the new one up until like today.
Oh, no.
So I was emailing them like, I want to buy the book. How do I buy the book from you? But it should be up now.
All right. It does not say that it is signed, but it says special order.
Let's see. I have emailed them about that earlier today, which let me see if they have emailed me back about that. I am assuming that since she said it was signed, that they just sign all of them. But I can keep you posted on when they get back to me.
There she is.
Bonnie started a book. Courtney has joined.
Excellent.
Alicia read 4 chapters. Courtney has just subbed to Sarah. So there we go.
Let's see.
We tried a new thing when we were in Utah.
Did we?
Elote tots.
Elote what?
Tots?
Oh, that's right. You posted a picture of that. It looked good.
I'm eating salad now and thinking about elote tots.
I'm sorry.
The salad
That doesn't sound as good.
but not as good.
Mm-mm. I don't want to pick it up. I want you to send it to me.
There should be an option in there for pickup. Or for sending, rather.
Add to cart.
Mm-hmm.
Check out. Okay, because this is a different Bluebird books than the one I was looking at.
Okay.
There are 2 Bluebird books. I am looking at Bluebird & Co. now, but I was looking at bluebirdbooks.store, which is not the right store.
I will put the link in here momentarily.
Yeah, no, I found it. I'm about to check out. Pay now. Ship. Pay now. Your order's being processed. Pay now. Yay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it should be sort of like a not quite handwritten kind of thing.
Baby. Huh?
But it's bluebirdcrozet.com.
Yeah, that's what I found.
Yay.
Meow. Meow. You want a treat? Yeah. You want a treat? Yeah. How about a licky treat?
Courtney's gonna eat, is starving.
And is
Her
also
husband
getting
is
the
giving
side-eye.
Yes.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Whoopsies.
Meow. Oh. Hang on. You're knocking shit over, cat.
Whoops.
Hang on. Slide that back up. Okay, settle down. Here.
Audrey didn't realize the timer was over, started the stone sky, and finished playing Minecraft. All
Okay.
right. All right. I hope you are enjoying yourself. I have so much laundry to do after this trip. So much laundry.
I gave Maria the option to do laundry while she was here so that she wouldn't have to do it when she got home, but she said she was fine. So I was like, well, whatever. It's your call.
Yeah.
Cheers on 164 Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, yay.
I feel
Place
like
we were,
I know that book from somewhere. What were you going to say?
the place we were staying had a washing machine, and I did a little bit of washing. But the washing machine was kind of funky looking. Like,
Yeah.
funky inside.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I think they have flipped that place somewhat recently and maybe aren't quite finished. Because there are some funky subfloor problems and some of the fixtures weren't quite right on the wall. And
Mm.
Mhm. Maybe got a used washer dryer so that it wouldn't be as expensive for the place. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was there.
Interesting.
Mm.
Osage Killers of the Flower Moon, the Osage Murders and the Birth of the FBI. So this is nonfiction.
Mm. Well,
In the 1920s, the richest people per capita in the world were members of the Osage Nation in Oklahoma. After oil was discovered beneath their land, the Osage rode in chauffeured automobiles, built mansions, and sent their children to study in Europe. Then, one by one, they began to be killed off. The family of an Osage woman, Molly Burkhart, became a prime target. One of her relatives was shot, another was poisoned, and this was just the beginning as more and more Osage were dying under mysterious circumstances, and many of those who dared to investigate the killings were themselves murdered. As the death toll rose, the newly created FBI took up the case, and the young director, J. Edgar Hoover, turned to a former Texas Ranger named Tom White to try to unravel the mystery. White put together an undercover team, including a Native American agent who infiltrated the region, and together with the Osage began to expose one of the most chilling conspiracies in American history.
wow, that sounds very interesting.
Apparently, they made it into a movie because the cover of this edition has Leonardo DiCaprio on it.
Okay. Sherry confirms it's by David Gran and is nonfiction.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Audrey. Last day and tired, that is a nasty combination.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's texting me.
You earned 35 cents of shop cash.
Why is the
You
customer
would
unsure?
think that once you donated to a presidential campaign, they would stop begging you for money because you already gave them some.
No, I think that would go the opposite way. They
It
know
goes
that they
the
can get
opposite
money.
way. You are right. It goes the other way. Once you send them money, they're like, oh shit, she sent us money. Maybe she'll send us more money if we keep begging. No, I gave you what I have. Bailey Sarian did a dark history video on the FBI and Hoover. The stuff that went on was about, yeah. Hoover was quite an individual. So yeah.
Yeah. There is some fun stuff that goes when you look at certain subsets of history.
Yeah, well, J. Edgar Hoover kept files on like all of his enemies and shit. But in the meantime, in behind closed doors, he was dressing in women's clothing and being a pervert.
Wow. I mean, personally, I'm more concerned about the being a pervert part, but
I'm more concerned about the keeping files on his enemies part, personally. I mean,
okay,
you know, you can do whatever you want to do behind closed doors as long as you're not hurting people, but
right.
you know,
Well, I guess it depends.
Yeah.
It depends on what you mean by pervert. Because I do object to people being perverts behind closed doors.
Well, I mean, like I said, as long as you're not hurting people, do what you're going to do. Yeah, exactly, Audrey. He arrested people just because he could. He kept, like I said, he kept extensive files on his enemies. Yeah. He deliberately undermined groups like the Black Panthers, who were doing good work in their community and were pioneering things like free lunches for school children and stuff like that. Yeah. Hoover was not a good guy.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Hoover was not a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, fun fact, Sherry's birthday is in November.
Excellent.
When
What
in
day,
November?
Sherry?
November 1st. Ooh, started off right.
Yep. Yep.
So Audrey's 10-year anniversary on Friday. Happy anniversary.
Ooh, happy anniversary.
Do you have
We got
plans
birthdays,
to celebrate?
we got anniversaries, but all kinds of shit happening.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of shit happening.
Yep.
I am so tired.
You're gonna need a nap before the DNC starts?
Entirely possible. It is entirely possible.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I'm gonna make it to stay up till 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old.
Mm-hmm. That's why you catch the repeats the next day. Replays, I mean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When we were in Utah, we could get the gas stations to give us giant cups of ice for like 50 cents.
Oh, nice.
I have just had the last of the ice.
I approve of ice. I am out of ice myself.
Ooh. Ooh, hiss. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the lights are going out. I'm watching the thing. They're getting ready to have a speaker or something. The Wisconsin delegation is wearing cheesehead hats.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
I love when people have, like, I don't want to say silly state pride, but, you know, the non-harmful kinds of state pride.
Yeah. It's
just
cheerful.
like a little bit.
They're wearing cheeseheads, for God's sakes.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. Coming up, roll call, Senator Chuck Schumer.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, Schumer's going to speak, I think, at like 8 o'clock. So, yeah, it's just roll call, and then somebody from the Minnesota delegation, somebody from the California delegation, and then at 8 o'clock is going to be Chuck Schumer. So,
well,
I don't need to be watching it right now. I can wait for a bit.
Yeah.
a half an hour, 45 minutes. I am tired.
Well,
it's kind of ridiculous because I was in bed, like I slept. I went to sleep a little after midnight, I guess, somewhere at midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that. And I slept till 6, and I had to get up and go to the bathroom. And I laid back down, and I couldn't get to sleep. And I was like, to hell with it. I'll get up, and I'll take a nap later. So I got up, and I got about halfway dressed. And then I sat back down again. And I was looking at my phone, and I was like, it's Tuesday. I don't have anything to do till my therapy appointment at 1 o'clock. I got nothing. So I was messing around on my phone. I was talking to a couple of different people. I had text one person, text another person, talking to people. And then I was like, I'm going to take and I slept till like 11:30.
Nice.
Yeah. So that, so then I got up, and I genuinely have not done hardly anything today. I got up, I came downstairs, I played The Sims for a while. I did therapy at 1 o'clock. I went and ate. I came home.
All right.
That's all I've done today.
Well,
I absolutely sleep right now.
Well, here in a minute, we may take a sprint, and you could have a 45-minute nap. Audrey's son won't be there for the anniversary, as he's going with her parents to a family event. Well, it seems appropriate for an anniversary. Send the children away. Make your husband take you out to dinner, etc., etc.
There you go.
No idea what we're going to do, though. Wanted to do sprints to start off the new school year, but might do them on Saturday after Jen's. Not sure yet.
Okay.
Well, that's fun. We did an escape room when we were in Utah. That has become our thing now.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are really into those.
We are. The ones in Utah seemed more difficult than the ones in California.
Okay.
There's a chain, Red Door Escape Rooms, that does them in a couple of different places around the nation. And so they have a 1 to 10 rating system. And one of the 6s that we did in Utah felt more difficult than one of the 7s or one of the 8s that we had done in California. And we're like, huh. But anyway, we had fun with that.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
We like that it makes us think about how we communicate, because you're, on a time crunch, you're trying to pass information, you're each observing things. And also, it's a little mystery.
Yeah. I am not good at those. Like, I love to read mystery books, but I never know who the killer is before the end. Like, well, I say never. Very, very rarely. Every once in a while, there'll be one that's just like telegraphs it all over the place. I'll be like, that's the one. But yeah, most of the time I don't see who the killer is coming. I'm always just like, oh, damn.
Yeah. Well, I feel like this is just a little bit different because you're trying to be like, okay, well, I can clearly see that there's a lock there. Let me check everywhere for a lock. Let's see. This is telling me thus and such. Oh, these patterns match. Maybe if I move them into these patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Husband hates them. You need to find some escape room buddies then.
There you go.
It could be a great girls' night out. Teachers' weekend activity. Everybody's tired of dealing with the kids. Get everybody to come to do an after work thing. Sherry loves to read romance and mystery novels.
There you go.
Well, let me recommend to you Murder in Postscript, which does have a romantic subplot.
There you go. Murder in Postscript, A Lady's Guide to Etiquette and Murder, The Body in the Garden by Catherine Shellman.
Yeah.
We got Rex.
Yes.
We got Rex.
Yes. Oh, and what's the Erica Ruth Neubauer one? The first? I think her.
I don't remember. Let me look.
It's not Murder at Wexfield. What's the other one?
It's
Murder at
something
Mina
at
House.
Murder at the Mina House.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to say, because that's something in Egypt, because it's set in Egypt.
Yeah. Yes. I think the third one is the best of the bunch so far, but there are 5 of them.
No,
out.
it was the second one. I think it was the second one that was the one where they were going over the ocean.
Nope, that was definitely the third. Because they did Murder at Mina House, and then they went to the estate, Murder at Wexfield Manor or whatever, and then it was Danger on the Atlantic, and then it was Istanbul, and then it was the Scottish Isle.
Oh, you are right. Murder at Wedgefield Manor. Yep. So Murder at the Mina House, Murder at Wedgefield Manor, Danger on the Atlantic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Mm-hmm. My bad.
All good. There are things about which I can be wrong, but I do remember the order of those books. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep.
You should totally do it with some of your teacher friends, Audrey, or I hear there is a friends version of Bumble where you can do that, or there might be a group in town that does.
You could do a meetup. I think it's meetup.com. Is it?
Yeah. Get a bunch of people who are interested in doing a escape room.
Yeah.
You can make friends.
There you go.
Yeah. You don't even have to be friends afterwards. You just have to hang out and work together.
Right.
Yeah. And then you come home and tell your husband what a great time he missed. Yep. But the guys are calling me on both phone numbers again, which I assume to mean that they are running behind on more appointments.
Great. Well, start us a sprint and then you can call them back.
Yeah. Yeah, I am just pulling that up here in the that's not what I wanted. What happened to this? It for some reason it got rid of the extra versions of them for a second. I had to do a drop down. Anyway. Well, Sherry, we're about to have a silent reading party.
There you go.
So I will see y'all in 45 minutes. Happy reading.
dang, that's loud.
Yeah. How'd you do?
I watched the roll call. It's much more energetic than I thought it would be. People are
Really?
Yes. They got a DJ and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, actually.
Be like, I'm here.
People are very excited.
I'm here.
And Sean Astin was there. And I was like, yeah, because a friend of mine in one of my Discords was like, did Samwise Gamgee just endorse Kamala Harris? And I was like, yep.
Well,
Hi,
good
Snazzy.
times. Hey, how you doing? How'd everybody else do on that sprint?
Yeah.
I required a husband.
You required or acquired?
Reacquired.
Oh, reacquired. Okay, that's why I wasn't sure what I heard.
Yep.
All right then.
Yep.
Meow.
Yep.
Meow. I have a cat. I win.
And congratulations. Audrey read 20 pages of The Stone Sky.
Excellent.
I hope you enjoyed every one of them. I did not get as much reading as I had hoped to do, but one
didn't
assumes the book. Did you try?
Not even a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Not even a little bit. I started to, and then I was like, eh. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, good. Snazzy took a shower and made a tuna sandwich and listened to a few minutes of A Sorceress Comes to Call.
Oh, how are you enjoying that?
I haven't heard of that one. I'm about to Google it.
It's T. Kingfisher. It's a
Ursula Vernon?
No, T. Kingfisher.
Oh, okay. When I Googled it, it said Ursula Vernon, and then it came up as T. Kingfisher, so I don't know what they were trying to do on the rest of that. Yeah. Oh, but that just came out.
Yeah.
Not very far in, and Audrey is enjoying it very much. N.K. Jemisin is the queen.
Excellent.
And apparently Ursula is T. Kingfisher.
There you go, then. Today we learned a thing. I knew T. Kingfisher was a pen name, but I didn't know what the author's real name was.
Okay, cool. Well, wonderful. She studied anthropology in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Wow.
Anyway, interesting. Very interesting.
There we go. It keeps falling over. Come here. Oh, gotcha.
Uh-huh.
I gotcha.
Audrey says, well, T. Kingfisher does have a good ring to it. Yep, it does.
I have a kitty.
Yeah. She apparently started using the pseudonym in order to avoid confusion amongst parents who were only familiar with her as a children's book author, and chose it because she loves kingfishers and as a homage to Ursula K. Le Guin, who once joked that the initials UK could stand for Ulysses Kingfisher.
Okay.
She has published short fiction under both names and has won a number of awards for them.
All right, then.
Snazzy followed her on Twitter before abandoning Twitter.
Aha.
Yes.
I
also like that we have officially given up on any semblance of referring to it by its new name.
It's not. Yeah. No, if he can dead name his daughter, I can dead name Twitter. And I will continue to do so. Because fuck Elon Musk.
I have no opinions on Elon Musk.
I do.
I do think the big new car that came out is ugly. I think that's a Musk car. I could be wrong.
The Cybertruck, it looks like a dumpster. I've seen 2 in person, and they look like dumpsters. They look like actual dumpsters. And there's literally, I was reading an article, hang on a minute, raccoons and Cybertrucks. There is a problem in Minnesota. Well, it's probably everywhere, but a particular Cybertruck owner in Minnesota is having trouble with raccoons because the raccoons think their Cybertruck is a dumpster, and the raccoon has been all over it, like chewing on the cover, and like apparently the cover's just vinyl or whatever. So they like chewed the yeah. So yeah. Despite its reputation for ruggedness, the Cybertruck's trim piece was no match for the sharp teeth and persistent of these masked bandits. There's pictures.
Okay. I will have to Google Elon Musk Cybertruck and raccoons.
India. They've got pictures.
Okay.
And then it's talking about the other problems with Cybertrucks. Yeah. In one particularly bizarre case, a Redditor recounted getting rear-ended because the other driver was distracted by their Cybertruck while FaceTiming. The Cybertruck's repairs were $7,500. The other truck was totaled. And then, of course, people touch it, and the finish is not a good finish. So when people touch it, it gets bad smudges and rust spots.
That seems poorly made.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But also it seems
ugly as fuck.
Seems also rude though to touch other people's cars without permission. Anyway. Yeah. Well, poor raccoon's not getting anything out of the Cybertruck dumpster.
Feel bad for the raccoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for the raccoons. I don't feel bad for you though, because you got a hug.
Yeah. Well. Anyway.
Yep. You would think he'd know a bit more about cars. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Elon Musk to know anything about anything except inheriting money from his parents' apartheid diamond mine. So, or it's not diamond, it's emeralds.
Okay.
That's where his money came from. His parents own an emerald mine in South Africa, and they got all their profits during apartheid. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's where Musk's money come from.
The more you know. Yeah. Speaking of knowing things, when does LeVar Burton's new show start?
Good question. Let's find out. Let's see. Movies and shows. IMDb. Here we go. Upcoming. Trivial Pursuit. Executive producer. Says it's in production. Does not say when he starts. Let's see here. Hang on.
It
says Trivial Pursuit start with LeVar Burton. Like Monday, October 7.
There we go.
Yep.
Well, that will be nice and cozy for fall. Like you curl up with a big cup of chai or something like that and watch Trivial Pursuit.
I mean, if that's your thing. I tried chai one time. I didn't like it.
There are bad imitations of chai, which I understand can be off-putting to a point where you don't want to try it again.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. I tried Dutch Brothers chai recently
Mm-hmm.
because I had a free Dutch Brothers drink coupon,
Mm-hmm.
and it tasted like it had bananas in it.
Ew.
Yes, and I was like, this isn't how chai
Mm-mm.
is supposed to taste.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm pretty sure chai's supposed to be like cinnamon, isn't it?
It's a number of spices. I believe
Yeah.
cinnamon is one of them.
But not banana.
No,
Mm.
no,
Mm-mm.
no. Chai is supposed to be a nice spiced tea with some milk in it.
Yeah. Not banana.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
No.
But you can have a cup of hot coffee for yours if you'd like, or hot cocoa.
There we go. That's what I'm gonna do.
Peppermint hot cocoa
Ooh.
with little mini marshmallows
There we go.
and some whipped cream.
And some whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe chocolate sprinkles.
Oh, sprinkles. All
Mm-hmm.
about the sprinkles.
Yes. Yes. For winter, I'm going to need your Instagram theme to be just taken over with all the different cups of hot chocolate that you can have with your book.
Just thousands and thousands of cups of hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have interesting t-shirts. You can get interesting mugs.
There we go.
Or you
I
could start.
currently have an interesting mug.
Mm-hmm.
Just one.
You could start knitting little mug cozies, and then there could be different mug cozies on each of them.
That's the thing I could do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just don't spill any hot cocoa on the little cozy, because then you'd have more laundry to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. I love you.
But yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we like hot chocolate.
What do you
like you can get frozen chocolate at Dunkin' Donuts.
Uh-huh.
They have frozen chocolate, and it's quite good.
Is it essentially like a hot chocolate
frozen
frat
hot chocolate
style?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. I have gotten to where I'm getting like an iced mocha.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes different things that they have for who are they going to have for Tennessee? Their specials or what have you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, good. Mm-hmm. I have gotten to where I have started liking I think it's Farmer John's breakfast sausages.
Okay.
So they sell a little frozen bag of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the little, puck styles. And so you put, 2 or 3 of them on the stovetop for about a minute and a half, flip them over, another minute and a half or whatever.
There.
And then you make a little thing of pancake batter,
Mm-hmm.
put it in on top, and you've got sausage and pancakes in about 5 minutes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
I
have a bag
we like
links that I can put in the microwave. But I need to clean out the microwave because I cooked pulled pork and it blip all over the microwave, and I got to clean the microwave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it looks like a truck stop.
At least you should be able to put the little glass piece in the dishwasher, and that should be, I assume, the bulk of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have to soak first though.
Okay. Well.
So
you can put it in soak before you go to bed tonight.
Yeah, I might do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Audrey says could probably do those in the air fryer too.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, Texas.
Sherry is on 3% of the Deal by L. Kennedy and is watching the Democratic convention.
Me too.
Audrey hates cleaning the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plug this in because the battery's going to run down.
Yeah. Well, don't do that. That's my job.
Right. And plus, it's got to last till 10 o'clock because I'm watching until Obama speaks.
You can't watch it on the computer. Or you're going to take it upstairs after
No, I'm going to
we're
take it
done.
upstairs.
Okay. Well, we should probably get to that pretty soon. What do you have going on your channel this week?
I have a sort of an anti-TBR that went up today. So that happened. And,
what is an anti-TBR?
Okay, so an anti-TBR is authors or books that you will never ever read ever.
Okay, all right.
And so I have 4 authors on the list that I have read in the past and will not read again. And I talk about what I read and why I won't read it again. And then I have 1 author on the list that can die in a fire as far as I'm concerned. So yeah.
All right then.
Those. So there's 5 authors total. And yeah.
So anti-TBR.
Anti-TBR. And then I'll have sprints on Saturday.
Excellent.
Yep.
Well,
and next week
very
I'm going to
good.
go Joan Jett. I'm very
Have fun
excited.
with that.
Yep, I'm very excited.
Audrey is very excited to
catch up. You need to get caught up. I don't know how you do it because like if I miss a video, I just missed a video. I don't I don't keep a to be watched. If I didn't see it, I just didn't see it.
Yep, same.
Unless somebody says it's important for me to watch it, then I'll go back and watch it right then. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Is catching up though.
Well, that's helpful.
And then Sherry is going to read Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows on the next sprint. Speaking of your
Speaking of next sprint.
anti-TBR.
Yeah, right. Speaking of authors that I will never read or support again in life ever and can die in a fire.
You said that and I was fairly certain I knew who you were referring to.
Well, if you think that that's who I was referring to, you are dead wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yep, nope. No, I have an author nemesis, and it is not J.K. Turfling.
Okay.
So, no, there is a particular author that I hate with every fiber of my being. She has a fan lore page and everything.
Okay.
Go watch the video.
But Audrey is catching up, and we'll
That's
skip
important.
if the video is not being enjoyed.
Yeah, well, that is important.
Yeah.
DNFing is self-care.
Yes. My TBR is too long for me to be keeping that kind of a list on YouTube also.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm glad it's working for Audrey.
Yep.
Anyway, folks can go check out your anti-TBR and sprints on Saturday.
Yep.
And as far as I know, we will be back here next week.
Well, all right then.
So, yeah. I mean, unless you have different information.
I have no other information.
Okay.
I don't think. Nobody has said anything to me to that effect. So there you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, thank you all for joining us. It is more fun when friends come and hang out.
Indeed.
And yeah, we're gonna well, I'm gonna go think about sleeping, and apparently Jen is going to be awake into the wee hours of the morning.
Into the late hours of the evening anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Because once Obama speaks, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to bed after that. But yeah.
All right. Well, y'all have a good rest of the night.